What's up YouTube? Bob Scratcher here. Basically, video does what it says on the tin. It's a £4 million squad builder. This is basically just a follow on from the useless video that I last posted. Don't get me wrong, the team wasn't useless at all, but the way I did it was probably useless. I thought I'd best do it with a bit of voice, see how we get on, get a few more hits and get a few more likes. So basically we'll start off where we started off last time. We'll go straight to the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper's not changed at all. We still have Casillas in goal. To be fair, I prefer Hugo Lloris in goal. He seems to do a lot better for me, makes a lot more saves. I think his rating's not justified. He lets in a hell of a lot of goals for me. Lucky I'm quite strong up front, so I tend to pull them back now and again. So first of all, we've got Casillas in goal. As I'm sure you've seen from my last video, the right side was all my Premiership side and the left side was all my La Liga side. So we'll start off again with the right. So first centre back here has got to be straight from the Premiership. It has to be Company. Now I think next year his card rating will be a lot more because he is solid. As soon as that ball comes down to the bottom through the centre, he's there. You've got him and my other centre back holding it down. The wings are covered, but out of my defence, I'd say he's a real key person there. I was actually going to get his informed card. I actually sold my original one to, contribute towards the informed card, but I decided to get someone else instead. But we'll come on to who that was a little bit later. I felt Company was good in his normal card. I don't see how he could be much better in his informed card. So if we move on now to the right back, and sitting in right back, we've got Macon. Sadly, not doing as well as in real life, as he is on the game. Very strong right back. For only having 85 pace, I say only, but that's quite fast for a defender. But he seems to close down, wingers quite fast, and he's quick to take the ball off him and clear it. So him and Sanya were the only two sort of right backs I could actually put in the squad. So I thought I'd give Macon a go. He proved a lot better than Sanya, so decided to keep him permanently. He was in the previous video. So here, my first centre mid here. We have, if I can click on it, we have David Silva. The man is a tank. He's got a 79 shot and a 78 pace. To me, he's quite fast down the pitch in his shot. He scored some beauty of goals for me, especially when they're needed. It's coming to like 90 minutes, the ball comes off the bar and a rebound, he's there all the time, he's there, pops in them, keeps the game flipping going, So pretty low stats for an 88 rated card. I think it's his dribbling and his passing that really bump it up for him. But if you look at his defence, his headering, his shot and his pass, it doesn't seem very even to what you'd see out of a regular 88 card, but oh well. So he's my first centre mid there. So if we move on now to the right mid. Now in my previous video I actually went out of chemistry for this right mid, which for me was well justified. It was Robin I had as my right mid, but I've been told to try something new. Jean Mata informed. Very good stats, solid stats, all in the 80s, apart from obviously his defensive and his headering. But my main attributes I use: pace, my shot, my dribbling, all in the 80s. His dribbling's high end 80s, so I like that to be able to work the ball forward. I was told to give him a go. Not actually played a game with him yet. I didn't sell Robin for extra coins. I've kept Robin. He will sit on the bench just in case, he doesn't pull stuff off like Robin does. I can always switch him up and sell him on, but it cost me a lot of coins, 365,000. Wasn't happy with that. I was hoping to get him a little bit less, but it seems players are trying to bump up the prices these days, so we had to go for the lowest one, and he was the lowest one in my formation. First striker of the day, a striker for me that will never change on a Premiership side. There's not another Premiership striker that succumbs to him. I've had Rooney up there, and I've had a few others up there. Don't worry, it's not Adebayor, it's Kun Aguero. He's absolutely amazing. Scores a lot more goals for me than any other striker that I've had. He's played over nearly 200 games now, and he's scored about 142 goals. Solid. You know, he's nice and he's not. You know, I'm a pacey sort of player. I like to play through balls over the top. You know, he runs onto him perfectly. That 84 shot gives him that beautiful finish. His dribbling sitting there at 91. You know, he's quite unstoppable. He Compared to, if you look at my other videos, I've got MESSI up there and things like that. He is actually, I would say, better than normal card MESSI. So that is the Premiership side all done. So if we go now onto the La Liga side, and my first centre back, took me a long time to get him, but I finally got him. My last video, it was Sergio Ramos, great centre back. So I thought, why fix it if it ain't broken? Sergio Ramos, blue card, team of the year, cost me 880,000 coins. Great buy, one of the best team of the year players I've had. I've tinkled around with a few. I had Falcao up there, up front. Didn't really perform. I've never been a big fan of him anyway. Obviously I can't afford Messi or Ronaldo. Team of the year, I bought PK, very cheap at the minute. I bought PK, sold PK and bought Mata, but PK just didn't stack up to Sergio Ramos. Very good player. He was a very good player in his normal card. Excellent player in his centre back. And I'm not too sure about this, but it seems since I've put him in my team, my whole back four are doing amazingly. They all seem a lot stronger. You know, I'm not sure if there's like some glitch in the game where they seem to do a lot better if you've got a team of the year player, but you know, they're going very well at the minute. You know, he keeps the back four strong. You know, he is a lot better than Company, but you know, if you look at his stats, you know, they're just amazing. 84 pace, cuts players down nice and fast. 66 shooting. I have scored the odd rebound goal with him when I've been on ultra attacking. His passing is brilliant, gets it straight up to the other end of the pitch. Dribbling, you know, not so good, but it gets there. His defending sitting there at 91, which you can't beat. Look at that header in. 95. Sits in the box at a corner. If it comes to him, 8 times out of 10 he's scoring. So if we'll move on to my left back now, same as in the previous video, we have Jordi Alba. This man was amazing for me, 81 rated. But to be honest, I quite like to play for my ratings there, so I had to move back onto my seller. But as soon as this guy came out, I brought him. I made sure I got him. Very fast. I love fast centre backs. They cut down players so much. You know, cut off play, score goals. It's amazing. So I've got him sitting there doing very well at the minute. Played a few games for me. He's actually scored a couple goals from the switch over with him and my left mid. So he's actually pretty good. Moving swiftly on to my centre mid, and it's this man, Cesc Fabregas. You all probably seen Xavi there. Probably wondering why I'm not putting him on top. But if you actually compare their two ratings, they're not that different from each other. I feel Fabregas is a lot more justified for his 88 rating. He should be a lot higher. I brought him in form. I had a normal card, played very well for me. I thought he deserved a chance to be brought in formed. You know, and that's what I'm trying to do at the minute. Players that I feel are doing well, trying to find them in form and buy them. Was looking at buying Company, but he's a hell of a lot of coins, so a few more bits saving I've got to do there for him. But overall, very good centre mid. You know, sits there. His pace ain't great. His shooting sits at 81. His passing sits at 92. You know, that's amazing for a centre mid. So, you know, very good player. So on to my left mid. I'm sure if you've watched the previous video, you'll know who this is. One and only Cristiano Ronaldo. Great all-round player. Great pace. 92 pace. He's sitting there with 90 shot as well. 80 passing. 92 dribbling. And, you know, 84 headering. Great all-round player. Brilliant all-round player, to be fair. Sets up more than he scores, but he sets up great goals. So if I move swiftly on to my striker now, this is where the change comes with him and Sergio Ramos and Mata. These are my 3 changes. Yes, in form Messi. 96 rated. I was going to get the 95 card, but I thought, you know, if we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Pulled out the 96 card, very worth it. Normal card Messi does not compare to him. You know, he's all round good. He's got good pace, good shooting. He's just all round good. He's played 5 games to me and scored 11 goals, which I think is very good. They're all online games. They're all against people. So, you know, characters very well. So that's my squad builder YouTube. Hopefully you like it. Please comment in any areas you think I could